free-floating sleeping bag under microgravity, I have a strange feeling that I cannot recognize my body orientation with reference to the space station because nothing but a sleeping bag is touching my body. And unlike using a bed on the ground, it doesn't tell me which side is down over. Good scientific question, Zach. Trajectory of major space junk is tracked. If we get to know in advance that the junk comes very close to the space station, we change station's trajectory using jets. If we get the info right before it might happen, we evacuate to Soyuz, our lifeboat. Actually, it happened about 3 months ago. A debris came to a distance of only about 1,000 feet from the space station. We were relieved that it did not hit the station over. Abby, it's a very interesting question. You can see sprites from the space station. Some, but not all lightning flashes upward as well as downward. This upward flash is called a sprite. Scientists are investigating it in detail. Over. Good question, Colin. On the ground, if you put an object, for example, an experiment sample, on a table, it stays. In space, it floats away and disappears. You need to fix it using Velcro or bungee when working in space. Over. Good question, Trent. Yes, I probably will. I'm not 100% sure since this is my first flight. Experienced astronauts tell me that it takes a while to readjust to gravity after a space flight. I'm looking forward to experiencing it myself because I'm a medical doctor. Over. Lola Catherine, good question. I was impressed with the first step of mankind on the moon. I was 5 years old at that point and watched it on TV. I got interested in space exploration since then. Over. Okay, Peyton, about 11 hours including 2-hour physical exercise. We work from around 7:30 in the morning to around 7:30 in the evening with 1-hour lunch break. We are busy as a bee and we live a full life. Over. Okay, Caden, the answer is microgravity in space. You can fly by simply pushing a wall. It is very easy to do multiple somersaults. Also, when you go upside down, your previous ceiling becomes your new floor. Over. Good question, Madeline. A wide variety of scientific experiments are going on. Let me introduce the protein crystallization experiment. Under microgravity, we can get better quality protein crystallization than on Earth. On the other hand, when cancer cells grow, sometimes new cancer-feeding blood vessels grow around them. This is called angiogenesis. We are making angiogenesis inhibition-related protein crystallization under microgravity. By analyzing it after bringing it back to Earth, detailed 3D structure of the protein is determined, resulting in facilitating